Yo, yo. Yo, Marco, what up? What up? How's the audio? What's up, Casey? Yeah, hell yeah, there's the Discord. I wonder how do you highlight comments in a vertical? There's the link to the Discord. Hell to the Yazaya. Hell yeah. What's everybody doing? What's up, projectiles? Let's see. Oh, you already did it, Marco. Oh, well, there it is again. What up, Robert? Let me... I can actually turn that down, I think. William, what up? Is that a little better? Turn your ass off. Come on, look out. Go lay down, Scout. I don't know, it'd be up in the cabinet if we do.
What cabinet? Like above the...
Microwave. Yeah, double tap that Skrizine, baby. We're trying to get to 20K. So we're gonna stay on until we hit 20K. 20. Who remembers that old boy? Anybody remember that? Come on, somebody's got to remember it. Look at that beautiful beast. M390. Bolster lock, titanium. Black micarta. Beautiful. Beautiful beast. Who knows what that one is? Anybody? Anybody? A couple of old school people will know who that's from there. What up, Robin? Gonzo, what up? What a happening, all? Need the old Red Bull. So what's everybody carrying? What's everybody doing? Anybody get anything new over the weekend? I can probably kill this fan. Literally sold 30 packages worth of knives over the weekend. Freaking insane. Jorge carries the Glock 81. Very nice. Love me some Glock. What up, Tony? What's happening, Eric? If you are new to the channel, just stopping in for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're like really close to 20K. And we're going to try to hit it during the stream. Try to hit it, baby, during the stream. Gonzo's here for free knives. Okay, okay. Neil, what up, brother? Member of the GBallers. I forgot to announce that. We got Neil. We got Robin. Gonzo. Blake, what up, brother? Member of the GBallers. Marco, member of the GBallers. We got Projectiles, member of the GBallers. Sonny, what's happening? Hello from Pennsylvania. Well, you're not too far from me then. Tony, I love Spyderco. It's been a little while since I bought a Spyderco, but I do enjoy a good Spidey. Video comment, member of the GBallers, what's happening? Appreciate that, Eric. If right now I only have, well, I probably still got about 10 or so left. Let me see here. If you're interested in buying a knife, I have a link to the video here. There's a link right there that'll take you to my sale video. And I think I probably had about 40 to 45 knives for sale. And there's about 12 or 13 left. Somewhere in that ballpark. Knife Monkey, member of the GBallers, what up? Eddie, what is happening? Have you tried the Real Steel CVX? What do you think about the brand? I like Real Steel quite a bit. And yes, I have had the CVX. I have one right here, actually. Beautiful fixed blade. Yeah, I like Real Steel quite a bit. SRM is their OEM, and SRM does a great job. Next paycheck, getting a Spyderco Police 4. Yeah, you can't beat that, man. Blake carried his Keltec P16 Custom today. Super lightweight. I forgot I have it on my side. Hey. Better than it being a huge pain in the ass, right? Let's see. What up, Ross? Riggedy Ross, member of the GBallers. What's happening, bud? If you ever decide to go buy a Real Steel, I actually have, it's just a little something. It's a little something, but it you know, off their website, of course. I do have a 5% off coupon code. It's not much, but I've tried to get them to do more, but sometimes that don't happen. Have you tried a real knife from Jack Wolf Knives? I have tried a real knife from Jack Wolf. Can you compare that CO2 VG10? What are you saying, Tony? I like the Dwyer quite a bit. I haven't gotten to spend a ton of time with it, but I do like it. I mean, I've handled some Striders, and you can definitely tell his input into the knife. It's a beast. Especially, I think I paid a little over $3 for it. And that's not bad considering it's in 3V. It's got the DLC. I like it. Yeah, it's a good size. Some people probably don't like this area, but I feel like that's plenty of edge to do what I need. I feel like some people would say give me edge to here, but I don't know. I think that's what makes the design look cool too. This nice big choil here, especially if you have bigger hands, it really allows you to spread out, across the knife. Let's see here. What's up, Jamie? Member of the Visionaries. What's up, brother? I do have a Locust. I actually have the perfect Locust project here. Isn't that the Locust right there? Yeah. I just sold Lisa the other one that I had. She was really wanting a S90V Locust, and I sold her the other one that I had over the weekend. I hate Jack Wolf knives. I'd rather have a Gerber than a Jack Wolf. Yeah, I mean, hey man, I ain't hating on you. Geek Machinist, member of the G-Ballers. What up, brother? Yeah, hit that thumbs up if you're just coming in and you're new to the channel. We're trying to get to 20K today, 20K tonight. So if you're just scrolling on through, make sure you subscribe on your way out. Make sure you subscribe on your way through. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Who OEM'd it? That is the Dwyer. The Dwyer is the North Mountain Blade collab. I wouldn't have bought it, and that's why I wasn't like real interested in it originally. It had the SLD Magic steel, and I don't mind that on certain prices, but I'm not paying $300 for that. But when I saw they had 3V with a DLC, I was like, yeah, I can get along with that. Rebel Rouser, member of the G-Ballers. What up, man? Knives are life. What up, brother? CV, don't get me wrong, you can kill a fool with a straw. But what? But are you really picking these as fighting knives or just a cool collection? Fixed blades for people, right? Yeah, people have a misconception that a knife is some sort of self-defense object, and although it can do that, that is merely one of the many reasons to have a knife. That is very secondary. I wouldn't even consider it secondary. If you were to use a knife for, self-defense, of course, having something is better than nothing. but a fixed blade would be the way to go in that regard. But yeah, the misconception that somebody has a folding knife for self-defense, that is, you know, one of the very last reasons I carry a knife. Yeah, you'd have to get some sort of custom one made, Rebel. I know he intends those to be like a pocket fixed blade. The stitch. Yeah, the stitch, man. This is one of my late night DLT adventure purchases. But yeah, if you're pondering getting a stitch, I wouldn't hesitate about it one bit. What's it like? His 12 knife this month. He should be doing it out of his own pocket. I'm not sure what is going on. What's up, Adventure Fitty, member of the GBallers? Louis, member of the GBallers. What up, man? BS, by the way. Nick Travellini, both members of the GBallers. What's happening? Last resort for sure. Great damn answer. Subbing and sharing. Well, appreciate you being here, CV. You'll be one of the contributors to hitting 20K, hopefully, today. That's the idea, anyway. That would be sweet to hit 20K tonight. Do I have a Benchmade? I have a couple. There's one of my, it's one of my favorites anyway. This is one of the first knives I bought that started my collection. Told that story many times. S90V, twill carbon fiber. It's a great knife if you need, you know, a cutting tool and you're wearing like gym shorts or something like that. You want like a real lightweight folder. You know, it's hard to beat something like this. I like the Adamas quite a bit. I have the matching Osborne 940 to this, the S90V carbon fiber. Griptilian. I got the Super Freak and M4. Hell yeah, do some goon shit, baby. Yeah, this is video will be coming soon on these. This is out of the new Drop Bear series for Kaiser. The Smolt. They did these in AEBL, which I'm glad to see the resurgence of AEBL. It's very similar to 14C 28N. They did a couple different versions for the Drop Bear series. The video will be coming out probably this week, I think, on these. Ashley's already told me she wants one of these. I thought she'd want this one, and originally she did, but now she really wants this one, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I'll carry it. I don't know. Yeah, those are the new Smolts, though. Don't really got enough room. How about we do that? There you go. There you go, baby. Yeah, if you're just coming through and you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come on, baby. John, member of the GBallers, what's happening? Where are we at on subs? We're getting close to the nitty gritty. About 11 subs. Today has been awful. I'd go up like 5 or 6 subs and then I'd lose a couple. And that, you know, I piss people off for whatever reason, and then I'll lose subs. Then I'll gain, you know, I might lose a couple, then I'll gain a couple more, lose a couple. It's fun. Flicking the new Blade HQ 940, black aluminum. Nice, Louie, I like it. I've always liked the 940. I know some people don't, but when you realize what it's intended for, what the design intent is for, that knife was never created to be something you use to slice 500 feet of cardboard. That knife was designed to be an all-around user, more of a hard user than anything else. Ordered the SMKW 940 exclusive. They have them on sale for $200. Nice. Mark, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Mr. Needham, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, brother? See ya. B&A, what's up, brother? Member of the G-Ballers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, Rebel, the Thunderhead, man, I had to pry that out of my hand. And it was tough to put that knife down. We are literally under 10 subs. We need less than 10. Come on, we can do it. I know how you feel. I've been trying to hit 200 subs and then they drop off. Yeah. We gotta get the old Buzzy out here. Can you guys see Buzzy? Here, we'll switch Buzzy over here. Still never got an answer. Anybody remember this knife? Who can name that knife? And I'll give you a Buzzy. But Mr. Needham coming in with 10 months as a G-Baller. Cheers, Greg. Cheers, Needham. Hell yeah, brother. 10 months. Hell yeah. Yeah, Knife Monkey, I've probably lost since I started. I bet a couple thousand subscribers probably, you know, over the course of the last 3 years. That's just how it goes, man. I lose several every day, pretty much. Appreciate you, Needham. Metal scales on the 940 changed it for me. You know, I do and have contemplated, I have my carbon fiber 940 somewhere. And I love it because it's lighter and stuff. But then I handled some aluminum and some other ones, and I also like those too. So one of those might be in my future at some point. The Gungnir. That's exactly right. I was going to say, it's going to take somebody who's been around for a little while to get this one right. The Gungnir. The Renegade Provisions Gungnir. I'm hoping we see some stuff from him very soon. Currently waiting on the Avid One blue and black G10 to get here. Very nice. Urban Woodsman, what up, brother? You win my love forever, Needham. You win my undying love, brother. Yeah. especially mine. I bought them that way. But yeah, these are brothers right here. Gungnir and then the Gom, or the God of Mischief. Yeah, I would say I'll probably never get rid of these knives. I haven't carried this one in a long time. I actually just got it out yesterday because I was like, damn, I used to love this knife and not be able to put it down just because it's so awesome. And then the Gom, equally awesome and really hard to put down. But yeah, I think I'll probably keep these for forever. Nice full length backspacer, very comfortable. Yeah, I'm hoping he does. I know he was working on a new property and a new foundation, so I knew he'd be gone for a while. I don't know when he's planning on coming back though. Coots Carter, what is happening? Titanium Justin, member of the G-Ballers. What up, brother? I tried to get you to 20K on my live, but everyone was already subbed. Appreciate it, TJ. Appreciate it, brother. I guess it would depend on, as far as bug out to 940, you know, which one. I would say it depends on what you're going to do, right? Or what you're planning on doing with the knife would be how I would kind of go at it. I had 465 subs, then lost my channel when I was deleting an old channel. YouTube deleted all my channels. Oh yeah, I remember that. Damn, that's rough, bro. That's enough to throw you in a hizzy. Geek Machinist hit 250 today on Instagram. Very nice. Needham's winning with my love. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Rob, this would be the one to go with. You might even be able to still. I love this blade. Ooh, monster. And it's laid out perfectly. You can get right up on the edge if you need to. You can give yourself some distance, give yourself some reach if you need. And then the action is, you know, on point. Really good. The Gungnir is just awesome because it's a freaking monster sheep's foot M390 titanium micarta titanium. I ended up going with a Lynch deep carry clip. I think this had a wire clip, and in order for me to get the version I wanted to match my GOM, I had to get the wire clip variant, which I didn't mind because I knew I could get an MXG clip. But yeah, definitely two really cool knives there. I'm hoping he comes back with a vengeance. I carried my $950 edgy Bladeworks grunt today. Boy, did it make my wallet feel empty again. Yeah, that'll do it. Sounds like a banger, though. Pinky's Day Paradox. Estás ecuadoracado. Very nice to see you. Very nice. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 20K. We're about to do it. We're less than 10 away. G-Dub, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, brother? Good to see ya. Good to see ya, good to see ya. The Null Knives Voodoo, just as good, though. I just sold my Voodoo, actually, the other day. I kept my Raiden, but I sold my Voodoo. And the crazy thing is, I waited like a year and a half to get the Voodoo, but that's all right. Two subs from 20K, is that right? Nope, we still got 6 to go. 6 to go. Come on. If you're coming through, if you're just scrolling shorts, come on. Make sure you're subscribing. Come on. We need to seal the deal. We need to get well over 20K though. We need to get like 20K plus 5. Let's do it. Come on. Geek Machinist! Coming in with a GBaller membership gifted to James Alton. Very kind of you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Hope that tiny dancer's kicking some tiny ass for you. Kick some tiny ass. Mick Ranger, member of the G-Ballers. What's up, brother? Pocket bong? That's a bad idea. You could go with a dry pocket bong if you had some deep pockets. Nick Travellini, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, Mick, I had no idea what the hell was going on with that, man. I was trying to think when you said that if I remembered seeing you in there or not, but it's hard to remember Saturday. Yeah, come on. There's got to be some people in here who ain't subbed. Let's go. Come on. Come on. You guys can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Come on. Can we get to... How many likes are we at? Can we get to 50? Can we get to 75? Come on. Come on, boys and girls. I like the looks of the Real Steel Pyrex. Yeah. And they just put this one out. Oh, stop hell. Good size. About 8 inches or about 8.1. Nitro V. And SRM does some of the best. You know, as far as budget knives go, they have some of the best edges out of the box that I've ever handled. And you talk to people who've, you know, handled and used SRM knives, they'll tell you the same thing. They just come absolutely screaming sharp. Screaming sharp. Especially you get something like in 14C from them. It literally is an absolute laser beam. I just sold a Pyrex, actually. I might have one I could sell. Maybe. Chatted with yourself, huh? So what's everybody carrying? What you got in the pockets? Let me know. Come on. Put them in there. Can we hit 20K? Jacob Lundquist said no more knife designs. Love his designs. Love his knives. Pocket bongs are what he is designing now. More power to him. just not my EDC. Oh, you was being serious about the pocket bong thing. So wait a minute. Jacob Lundquist is done designing knives, but instead he's making smoking contraptions. Is that what he's doing? What? Let's go. Hit the like. Hit the sub. Yes. You get a baller surprise. You guys get a badass giveaway when we hit 20K. Right now, we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got like 9 badass knives for the 20K giveaway. A brand new wallet or 2. I'm going to have a ton of shit in there. It's going to be sweet. Yeah, Nitro V is good video. I don't like it more than 14C, but there was a point in time where I didn't like Nitro V. I didn't like Nitro V, but I do now. I've come around on it. Over the last year and a half or so. But early on, I wasn't a big fan of Nitro V. I've always been a simp for 14C though. I love it. I love it. Especially on like a hard user, a robust knife. I mean, it works good with like a slicer too because it's so tough that, you know, it might not have the best edge retention, but because it's so tough, if it's done properly with the right geometry and all that, it can be a phenomenal knife for you, and it's so easy to sharpen back up. That's where, you know, that's where things can get really spicy for 14C. It's a phenomenal blade steel for the user. Someway, what is happening? Ground fog, what up, brother? What do we got tonight? Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack. That's crazy that he's doing pocket bongs. He must have had a really good idea one night with his buddies, and then he stuck with it. Hey, man, more power to him. Come on, we got 53 in here. Are all of you subscribed? Are you? Are you sure? Yeah, this thing's such a beast. And you don't realize how big this bad boy is till you handle it. That's what she said. He announced it on Insta. So, I don't get it. So, I mean, can't you do both? Can't you design bongs and design knives? I don't get it. I have kitchen knives made out of it. I've only had slicey ones, weirdly. In what? 14C or Nitro V? Yeah, except the only ones I know B&A would be like young high school kids who, and not even in their pocket, but more like sitting in their cup holder in their car or whatever. You know, when you're young and dumb. I've seen people do that. You know, and I'm like, you're dumber than shit. You know, you get pulled over and you got a G station or a bong sitting in your cup holder. I mean, what are you going to do with it? You know, at least with various other things. Now, when I was younger, you didn't have shit like the vapes and stuff, so but like a bowl or something, at least you could boof that or something, you know. Patrick, what is happening? Are you subbed? Make sure you're subbed, bro. Make sure you're subbed. We're trying to get to 20K. Come on. We're almost there. We need 2 subs. 2. We need 2 subs to get to 20. 2, 0. We need 2 subs. Come on. Just got my SOCOM auto. Nice. You know, I've been thinking about getting the amphibian from Microtech. There's a couple that I thought about getting from them, actually. Is a pocket bong like a bubbler? No way to do it. That's why I said earlier it'd have to be like a drop bong or something. Yeah, DJ, I don't get it, man. These bongs are occupying all his creative brain space. He's got some really shitty friends, I would say. Yeah, Nitro V is not a bad steal at all. I like Nitro V. Witty, what is happening? Good to see you, brother. Drop in what you're carrying today. I can carry whatever knife I want, but in my state, I would get arrested. Where are you at, bro? Mark McDowell, what's happening? Hell yeah, brother. Are we on? We got 1 left. Hey, we did it. We did it. 20K. Huh?
10? You needed 10?
Yeah, I just got like 8. We're at 20,003 officially.
I thought you needed
We are at 20,003. We did it. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Yeah, let's get some G-balls in the chat. I'll join in with that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We did it, baby. Let's get that G-ball wall rolling. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's awesome. Hell of a night to do a vertical. Hell yeah. What's up, Brown Sugar? Hey, Witty. We all start somewhere, brother. Appreciate it, Henry. Appreciate it, everyone. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, man. John, member of the G-Ballers, what up? Should we stay on till we hit 30K? Mimo, what's up, brother? Daryl, what's happening? That's the way to do it, Urban. Give me a reason to make you number 1. Thanks, BNA. 20K. Let's just sulk in the glory for a little bit. 20,000. 20,000 G-ballers out there. That is crazy. Paul Casper. Member for 8 months. Congrats on 20K. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate that, man. Couple to grow on there. Yeah, 20K, that's insane. I never thought I'd get 1,000. I never thought I'd get to 1,000. So to hit 20,000 is ridiculous. Yeah, B&A, right? Not too long ago. It's going on, so October 9th. Or no. Yeah. October 9th will be 3 years. The first video came out on October 9th, I believe it was, 2022. Which is dumb as shit of me, because I should have started my channel a little bit before that, but I was a sissy and procrastinated for a couple years. So just under 3 years, I'll take it. If I can get to 21 by the 3-year mark, that'd be about 7,000 a year. That'd be pretty sweet for a moron. Holy smokes, B&A. $27 months for brother B&A. Holy shit. Just a few months before that is when I started, actually. Right? Well, I wasn't, it took a couple months to get monetized, so I think like 4 months to get monetized. Oh yeah, you're doing good then, Woody. Just keep putting the videos out. 50K before 5. I don't know about that, TJ. $17 Mizzy months for TJ. Hell yeah. Congrats, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. NA, TJ. Appreciate that, brothers. For he's a jolly good fellow. Henry G. Coming in with a $2 G-baller holler. I'm so proud of this historical event, G-baller. Yeah, we're doing history here on the G-ball channel. What? Oh, in case you do something stupid, YouTube has time to remove you from the stream. Like if I were to pull out like a rifle and start cocking it, they'd cut the stream. Marco, coming with 13 months. Congrats, brother. Marco, TJ, B&A. Thank you, brothers. Henry, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate you all. Yeah, let's do some more of that. GBall wall. Brother Ross created. First channel I ever paid a sub for. That's awesome, TJ. Thanks, man. GBall to $1 billion. I'll take that. If you know a way, Neil, let me know. Thank you, Rebel. You guys are gonna make me cry. Gideon, what's happening? Desktop bong rip for Greg. Make sure it's a big one. What's up, Gideon? If you are carrying a knife today, let us know what it is. No wimpy pocket bongs here. Yeah, at least have like a 18-incher. One sub at a time, huh? Serious Mike, member of the G-Ballers. What up, man? I'm worth 3.7 subs. You got it backwards. It's for when you pull out your... Yeah. Right. Or that. BNA has back problems. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Yeah, can you... I can't even imagine. That's freaking insane. That is insane. Don't drag BNA into this. Just got a Benny Benchmade Mini Infidel to drop in the pocket. What do you think of that Infidel? A Menchmade Benny Binfidel. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine that. That's insane. See, that mofo started at the right time. Yeah, I remember it wasn't long ago. It was just a couple weeks ago. He hit 400 million. I remember seeing the post for it. Yonan, what's up, man? Thank you, brother. Good to see you, dude. We were just talking about you, man. Saturday night. Came on and did the 5 for 5, and then I think a week or two later, I started the channel. Carrying the Concept EDC TAC. Oh yeah, I remember that knife. Nice. Gideon Savage, Pyrite Light, all S90B, Civivi Elementum 2, button lock, Drop Bear, top liner lock, Sheep's Foot, Kaiser Cormorant S35BN, 4 pockets, 4 knives. Very nice. Dang riggedy bros! Holy smokes, dude. A $20 G-Baller holler from Dang Riggedy Ross. $20 for 20K. Let's go, Gweg. Hell yeah, dude. Can we? Oh, it don't let you pin. It don't let you pin those. That's dumb. Thank you, brother. That's crazy.
Someone said money coming in.
Wonder what the monthly payout. Oh, dude, just from YouTube alone, it's gotta be insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, you can't put no emojis in there? Dumb. Lanyard man, what's happening? Alex Kerber, member of the G-Ballers. What's up? Thank you, brother. I don't know. I don't know. I've thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know, man. TKE, remember the G-ballers. What is happening? Lanyard, man, we hit 20K tonight, brother. We are officially well past 20K. We're at 20,005 subs. So we have cemented the 20K. Thank you, TKE.
Well past.
We are well past. Even if I lose 5, we still got it, baby. Good to see you, Yonan. We were also talking about the super slow-mo videos, and I was thinking about bringing them back. Geoknife, what is happening? Good to see ya. Good to see ya, Geoknife. They did this knife right here. The ethereal clip point. Little beast of a knife. Really nice stone wash, heavy stone wash on the blade. My kind of clip point too. Nice low clip. Yeah, buddy. Insanely good crossbar action as well. Damascus collars. Yeah, we need some more geos on the channel, huh? Let them know, guys. We need some more geos on the channel. I carried my Kaiser Brat today, gifted to me from my friend Mr. Eddie and handed to me in person from mine to Milton yesterday. Cool, man. That is awesome, dude. Mr. Eddie was just in here a little bit ago. Projectiles carried the Hogue Deca, the Elconic RCK9, and Tenable Bomber. I love that Bomber, man. Love that Bomber. TRM Adam, that an amazing person in the knife community gifted me for BNA. Very nice, dude. That's a hell of a gift, man. Hell of a gift. You know, a K-Bar Becker collab Fixie's a hell of a gift, too. Microtech LUDT and an XM18 with a Leatherman bolster for Steve Nowak. Very nice. Thank you, brother Mick. Intoxicating knife reviews. That's right. Yeah. Lanyard, man, I don't know if I would want to sell that right now or not. Just mainly for content purposes. I guess I'd have to think about it. There is, however, if people out there want to buy some knives, I mean, you got money burning a hole in your pocket. I got here's a link. I don't even know if you can click on the damn links, but there's a link. Dang Ross with his paid for first place crown. Hell yes. I mean, you do a $20 GBall holler, I'm about to get naked. To sign of things to come, the kickers get to break in their balls. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you go back, just go back every 10 years and see the change, you know? In the distance that they're kicking. How far. especially indoors. You can get them bad boys to get going. Brian F., member of the GBallers. What up, brother? We just hit 20K, man. 20 Kizzy. Now the long ass road to 30K, I guess. Or I guess we'll do 25. We'll do 25. I'm carrying a first run nimble with an acid wash, tumbled, tie refinish, courtesy of Sawtooth Dave. Yeah, the nimble is definitely a good knife. That's why I have like 6 of them. Definitely a good knife. And you wouldn't think I would have 6 of them based on the size, but yeah, I do. I got several of the drop points and several of the Tantos. A Warncliffe. I got quite a few between the variants. And then I got a couple Nimble X's. Yeah, this is a good knife, dude. 14C they did these in with aluminum over top of steel. And these were only like $60, I think. They really nailed the action for a standard button plunge lock. They really nailed the action. And they did a great job with placement of the plunge and how it interacts with the tang. They did a good job with that as well. And then they put the crossbar lock versions out very recently. TJ got a CDC Fenrir. I don't think I've seen those. Riggedy Ross is driving home. I bought your Finch sawback a while ago. Finch sawback. Was it the Roadrunner? Link! I don't believe they are sharp. Could you try them on your wrist? Yeah. No. They are sharp. I'm no dummy. Oh, it definitely does, Steve. It's right there right now. This thing just keeps on. I stropped it for about 20 minutes, kind of relaxing the other night. It lost its like fine edge after like 4 weeks of me using it on everything. I almost busted the tip off of it too, like really close. I bet it was getting ready to snap off. But yeah. Stropped it up and freaking thing was just lasering through really thin magazine paper when I was done. But yeah, this thing isn't, it might be boring for some people, but yeah, I'll be carrying that for quite a while. I don't think anything will take its place in that. It's got such a nice profile to carry it in anything. Like on your waistband of your freaking gym shorts, you could still carry this. I do anyway. And then sweatpants, obviously in jeans pockets, any type of pocket. Yeah, it's really nice. And then it comes with scout straps too. In Vanex. Yeah, my carry's pretty boring probably, and it's going to remain that way. I've actually been carrying this for about 2 weeks now. The Waypoint LC and MagnaCut. I had to pace myself because I thought that would happen. I had to wait to do the unboxing for this, because once I do the unboxing, I'll start carrying them. So I waited and waited like 3 weeks from the time of doing the Shallows review or unboxing. And then right after that, this went into my pocket after I unboxed it, and it's been there ever since as well. And it's gotten smoother and smoother. All it needs is like a little nudge, and it'll just go all the way home. It just needs, and it's still breaking in. But once it gets past the detent ball, it's just a free-flowing monster. Love this thing. Awesome size. Really, really good. The only thing that could make this, 2 things. A longer backspacer. And then for me personally, you know, I'm fine with the wire clip. I personally would rather have like a deep carry titanium clip, which would still serve the purpose of this knife being like a, you know, kind of that ocean environment or water environment knife. Saltwater series, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Yonin, later, brother. Thank you for swinging in, man. Appreciate you, brother. So those have been the 2 basically mainstays in my pocket. I'm gonna have to give the waypoint up probably at some point, but and if I do put the Shallows down, it won't be for long. What up, Ron? Good to see you, brother. I did order an 80-20.5. Yeah, there you go. I got a couple of them. What's up, Butch? Good to see you, man. I got a fancy Fenrir, and it's one of my faves. Yeah, me too. Me too. And I waited a long time to get that, too, man. Yonin's got 2 Nimbles, a Warney, an X, and a relative. Yeah, see, he's a... Yonin's an EMP fanboy like me. I've tried honing and stropping my knives, but it never seems to get any better, so I guess I'm not doing it right. You know, it's like anything else. It takes some practice to get it, to do it. And, you know, I felt that way too, man. Like first off or originally. But I would watch some like tutorial videos or some, you know, and watch a couple different people's and how they do it. Don't just watch one person or whatever. Get like a, you know, watch a couple different videos and see how they're doing it. See like what, you know, what they're using. A good strop, a good compound, that's really gonna play a role in it. And then, of course, how you're, you know, of course, how you're actually stropping. I don't like my knives to be guillotine drop. I like to give it a slight shake. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same, I'm in the same place. I've always actually, even when the craze was all about drop shut, like it has to drop shut type of deal. Yeah, these don't quite do it, but even at that point in time, I much preferred the more controlled close, something like this Jaeger here. Drop past half or 2 half, and then like a shake or 2. As long as it's smooth and really it's just free flowing, right? That's perfect to me. But hey, we all like different things. But yeah, the waypoint is a perfect example, and this is on washers. So A little bit different than something like bearings. But once these smooth out, people really have a misconception. And it's got to be done properly. There are washer knives out there that just don't, just don't do it. But this bad boy will drop to half real easy. And then a nice shake or two. See, from there, it still needs a little bit of breaking in. But once it gets to there, it's just buttery, buttery smooth. Here it needs a little push. But thing has gotten so ridiculously smooth. And that's without lubricant. I bet if I put, because I like the washers to do their thing in there first, then put lube. But I bet I put a drop of lube in there. I'm going to do that now. Screw it. I'm going to just do some real lightweight. Ghost Keeper, what up? Some real lightweight stuff. All right, let's see. Everyone, make sure you are subscribed and like the video. Yes. Appreciate that, Henry. It'll take a minute to get that lube rolling through. My Shaman tuned so perfect. Yeah, that's another prime example of a good knife on washers that can have incredible action. Highly recommend check out Quiet Carry if you haven't. I still got one more knife from them to check out yet, and they do have others coming out very soon. They're waiting on a couple that are in production right now. I don't know what they are, but they're coming soon. See, now it's breaking. Come on, you just did it. The lubricant probably is holding it up initially here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, either way though, you get the idea. This thing is buttery smooth. Great thumb studs. As I F it up. Now my hand's all slippery. But yeah, this is good washer action. Pretty much like a Spyderco. Beautiful fit in the handle as well. They do such an awesome job. They even did the lock bar relief cut internally anyway. That's freaking awesome. You know what I mean? Just little touches like that that really put Quiet Carry high on the list. Ron Crow, what up? Oh, no wonder my chat's not moving. Dude? Let's see here. Let's see. I love the Quiet Carry brand. I really want the drift with the knurled tie. Hold on a second. I thought I saw... Hold on. Brother Jamie is messaging. Kevin Smith, member of the G-Ballers. What up, brother? Stretching so I don't feel like old Gwag. People down in Florida used to call me that all the time. They'd say, "Oh, Gwag." Yeah, you could watch Neves. Like I said, I'd watch a few people, get an idea of how they do it. I got the Baba Yaga on the way. I'm so pumped. Scored the copper tie blackwash for 125, brand new. That's nice, dude. That's a beastly knife. Beastly. Playing guitar full. What is happening? Thank you. Appreciate that. This is just 1/20th of my collection, but thank you. My chat is just jumping a jumping. Let me see. GBall, you need the strand now. I don't know what else is here, Louie, as far as the quiet carry. I do got one more to check out, but I don't know what it is. We Reich and Concept been getting my money lately. Yeah. Hey, that's a couple of good companies, though, to, well, I haven't checked out many Wii's in a long time, but Concept and Reich, I've checked out a ton of them. Scout! Come on. Go lay down. Go lay down. Freaking nut job. Freaking nut job, man. I have a Baba Yaga, as a matter of fact. Somewhere. Yeah, it's easy to find in my Concept drawer because it's a freaking little tank. But yeah, it's a beast. It's like a mid-sized beast. Nice backspacer, makes it real comfortable. Titanium pocket clip. Really good action. Concept's been on a tear this year. Them and Tenable. Really good action. Yeah, the Baba Yaga, and it's got a cool name too. Scout, dude. I literally just said stop, bro. And then you go over and start doing it again? Lay down, or I'm gonna bust your nose. Yeah, Mick, EMP, man. EMP. I wish I could have grabbed the new one. Drop shut on washers, Spyderco. Yeah, you can definitely get them there. My pair of 3 is really broken in. But they don't come like that. You gotta earn it. You gotta... Some of them might come a little smoother than others, but... FRRE, is it illegal? Is what illegal? Probably. I got the most dialed pair of 3 ever in my pocket right now. It's got glass washers. Yeah, my Tanto is insanely smooth, but yeah, this Crewwear pair of 3, man, just drops. I don't even got to do nothing. They nailed the detent on this one too. But my Tanto PM2, man, that thing just slaps home because of that heavier nose. Welcome to the G-Spot. Check out Gweggy working in the lube. Hell yeah. Some ways got the chopper in his undies. Very nice. Monkey Trunks, what's up? Which knife is what? I probably handled 20 of them since you asked that. Your waypoint's nice and smooth. Jasleen Sandhu, love from India. Well, love back to you from Pennsylvania. Thanks for being here. Ran it over with the van and got really dialed in. I remember that. Yeah, the 9's cool. I got to check one out for a while. Yes, we can't forget Smegma. Yeah, I had a buddy who used to call me that from about 2nd grade up until probably now he'd call me that. Smeg or Smegma. Ricky T, Nate, what is happening? Good to see you. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button because we get freaky in here. Freaky deaky. Hello, is it Yasleen? Yasleen. Yasleen. I don't know how to say that, but Yasleen. What do you think of the TAC Ray Tyran? D King says. What's up? I wish it was, so for what it is, it's really good, especially at 127. You're getting all the materials and you're getting a good build. Like if you want a slicey bastard, the Tyran, it's got a DLC, it's in DDP 189, and pick them up for, I think it comes out to 127. Titanium handle, titanium clip, and it is ultra thin. I think I put the unboxing out on it, what, yesterday? Or today, maybe. 9:06. Does somebody go on live tonight? I know somebody's live, but we don't care about that. Is somebody else going live? Yeah, if you're new, if you guys are new and just coming in, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Because we do all kinds of crazy stuff in here. We get wacky and wild, baby. We get wacky and wild. Here, I'll put a link in the chat if you are interested in checking that out. In order, so it says like $159, I think, as like the price. But when you add it to your cart and go to your cart, you'll see they're down to 127. It takes an automatic 20% off. Anyone else? Anyone who wants a kick-ass knife under 100, grab the AD-15 in Oz 10. Yeah, that's a good knife too. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seriously considering a Demco. Oh, dude, Butch, yeah, dude. Grab yourself a 80-20.5 in the blade shape you like. A steel and blade shape you like. I will sell my #1 crown for $20 dono. Yeah, I mean, hey, somebody got $21? $21 GBALLTPK? David Joel, member of the G-Ballers. What? Am I Sage? Dope, what's up? What is happening? Oh, I'm caught back up. Sweet. How's the plunge grind? I don't know if we can get a... To me, I don't, that's not something I look for, but I know it's something a lot of people do. And based on my understanding, it could be a lot better. But tell me if I'm wrong. It looks like it could be a lot better. I'll say that. But we factor in 127 bucks. Who's Ellen? I like Ellen. Who's Ellen? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like, baby. Yes. See, Ron gets it, man. Ron gets it. Yeah, let's get them likes up. Amazing how knives have evolved over the last few years. Fantastic for... Dude, Butch. Yeah. Since I was in so I grew up in the tactical era of knives. You know what I mean? Fixed blades, folders. It was all tactical. And it was that way for 20 years probably, or close to that maybe. Somewhere in that area. And coming from that era, when you had knives that had thumb studs that you barely could flick all the way open, like SOG and Gerber, like you had a few that could do it, but it wasn't a real common thing. When you'd go to unlock it, the blade wouldn't move, even if you gave it some effort, you know. You could get it to go, you know. It was But yeah. We've come a long, long way really quickly. 20K, 20K. Yeah. Spine whack that bitch. I did B&A in the video. It's got really good lockup. For a plunge lock, there's no movement in that bitch. It's good, man. They did a good job. As far as like, for what they were trying to do, I'd say they score pretty good, especially at $127 for the knife. At 160, it's appealing, but it's like, I don't, you know, maybe. It's still a good deal at 160, but at 127, that kind of changes the game up a little bit. You know, for instance, and I'm not picking, but I want to say this knife is really close to 130 bucks, the Vastid Vombat, and I really like this knife. M390, 60 to 62, aluminum handles. It's got a lot of other features like the quick change scales, the updated new crossbar lock that they're doing. But I think this is like $130, so, or it's really close. So titanium, a DLC in ZDP 189 with a titanium clip. I'm gonna see if I can file that off there. Well, not file it, but it feels like it's just surface. Feels like it's on the surface, so. But, and I like the blade shape. I like the tanto that they did. It's different. It noses down here at the tip. It angles nicely right there at the end. I just like the blade shape. It's not something we get to see a ton of. So at this point, you know, compared to what's on the market, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. I'd say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good. Gucci Vanilla, what up? About 20 years. Well, Saturday night's about the only time I do a standard live stream. Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, in case anyone didn't know. You have a jackknife. What's up, Maxime? You mean like a jackknife slip joint? Homer, remember the G-ballers. What up, brother? What's middle row, 4th down? That's the Gavco Leopard. That's the Vosteed Gavco Leopard. I think I put out the unboxing on this last week, maybe. M390, they did this 60 to 62. Titanium, and then it's got their button compression lock. I like it. It's a Gavco for sure. Yeah, I got some cold steels. Kaiser Drop Bear 2 Protect TR3 is coming this week. Nice. The Drop Bear 2 is cool. I have the Amazon exclusive. I think that's what this is. But yeah, Kaiser did a good job with their button compression lock. This is like the 3rd knife that's had it. They did the, oh shit. What's that one with the flipper and the cutout? The Kaiser. Damn, what the hell is that? They've done a couple button compression locks. Yeah, well, don't let them have anything good. It'll get ruined. I have a Gerber from, I think I have 2 Sogs and a Gerber from when I originally bought my first knives. I worked at Gander Mountain when I was like 16, 17. And they would sell us knives. You know what I mean? They would, in store, sell us the knives. If you've ever been hunting, if you have, can you take? I'm not sure what you mean. Can you take it with you? Called the wiener. What up, Jim? Yeah, Protect does a good job. Byron, what's up, brother? Jim, if you want to see my face, brother, just go to the last live stream. I would have to reset my whole caboozle here. I do normal lives every Saturday night. I'm not hiding. Daniel Smith, member of the G-ballers, what is happening? War Room EDC, member of the G-ballers. What's up, brother Chris? I'm not sure what that says, but what's happening? Dwayne Letterman, what up, brother? Good to see you, good to see you. Let's see, yeah, Marco just posted the link to the Discord. The Discord is an awesome place where we hang out, we can chit chat, we can post pictures of what we're carrying. If you're looking to buy or sell or trade anything, you can do that in there. It's free. All you need is a username and your email, which is what you use for YouTube, and you can click on that link, and it's free, and you can come in and hang out. It's awesome. It's awesome. We've been up and running for like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe? Something like that. We got a good crew, a good solid foundation of crew. Air 404 Gamer, not found. What's up? What's my favorite knife? I don't know. I just like knife. How about that? I like knife. I pick things up and put them down. Adolf, what is happening? Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, if you like knives and gear and crazy shit, make sure you're subscribed, because I do a little bit of that each week. Some way. Good night. Good night. Thanks for swinging through. Hopefully see you on Saturday night. Roger Baker, member of the GBallers. What up? Old Man on the Ridge, member of the GBallers. What is happening? Magnica has worked itself out of that hype phase, I would say, personally, because I was, weary of it originally. But over time, it's proven to be what it said, what it was supposed to be. It's a very well-rounded steel. It's very well-rounded. That's what I'll say. It's one of the most well-rounded steels that you can get. Are there better steels in all the various categories? Yeah, there are. But you're also losing out on, a section of the performance of the blade in some way or another with a lot of steels. I need a good knife that holds up because my neighbor's got a cat. Tyrone, what is happening? Also a Celtics fan. That makes sense. That makes sense. Boo! 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 I would say probably, it's really tough to say. The 80-20 it's up there. It is. It's really tough to say, Jamie, I've been thinking about picking up an 80-20, and I've been wanting to get it in titanium, but I was thinking trying it, because I remember checking your G10 one out, and I really like that weight of it too. And since I already have one with the tie, I was thinking about trying to pick up a G10 variant with a different blade shape than the one I have. I've been debating on it. Adventure Fitty. It should. LMAX is really good, man. LMAX is really good. Must be Urban's alt. 20 CV's, 20 CV's a good steel. In my opinion, it's a little played out. I probably at one point had 200 knives in 20 CV. Or probably something very close to that number. Like combined M390, 20 CV, 204P. I've had a shit ton. So it was kind of boring to me at a certain point. Kurt Eisen, what up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I agree, Rebel. I found that's where I'm satisfied with it at. If I see 63, 64, that sounds real good to me. Everything I've had that's been in the 63 to 65 range, I've been really pleased with all the way around. Yeah, I heard some people talking about the 1.5 and really enjoying it. Cody Broad, what up? You know, I had a buddy in the pen named Cody Broadway. Is the GOM? They might still be available, dude. Have you looked? That you might still be able to pick one of these up right off the website. The last I knew you could, but it's been a little while since I looked, but not really. I mean, there's stuff that could get close, but this knife is really damn good, dude. Really good. So good. Yeah, I love this knife. Excellent front flipper, excellent cutout, really good ergos, awesome looking design. Yeah, I really hope we see more from him in the future because he's got a good thing going. Like, I don't mind 20 CV, especially when it's up at like 60 to 62 where it should be. Trying to get one like mine with the 4-finger grooves. I'm obsessed with it. What, your handle has 4-finger grooves, you mean? Oh, I think I've seen those before. Yeah, they do a couple different, I would say, well, that would be good too. I kind of like this one. You know what I mean? It really works good. But I could see another one being here, probably. But man, does this work really good, this layout. For my hand. It just sounds like a tank. It is a tank. I'd love to get the backspacer for it. I think we've talked about that before. Adventure Man! Coming in with a $2 GBaller holler. What's up, everyone? What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you, dude. Johnny T, member of the GBallers. What up, bud? Another one of them for some reason. No, dude. I think I'm done selling for. I still have some knives for sale, but I've sold I've sold in the last 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, like 55 knives, I think. I'd have to count them all to be exact, but over 50. And that's how many packages I've had to find boxes for, package up. Like, I think I'm knife sailed out. Like, if a couple more trickle out, which today somebody bought one, or I think I sold 2 today. But yeah, I'm good for a little bit. I still have some knives that are on sale. I can link that video if anyone's interested. There's not many left though. Maybe like a dozen. What do you mean it changed the knife for you? This knife is freaking insane. What are you talking about? This is easily one of the best folding knives ever. Easily. I don't know what you're saying though. What are you talking about? Reverse tanto, I don't know what you mean by that. If you're trying to say a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot, yeah, we got some out here. The Model 6 is a sheep's foot. What is this? What I say this was? The Gabco, you know, that's got a modified sheep's foot. Some people would call that a reverse tanto, but I've never really liked that terminology. But that's just a personal preference. Good old Jaeger. Beautiful acoustics on this bad boy. Outfitted with black titanium hardware, zirconium pivot collars, and then a Zircuti backspacer and pocket clip. And then it's got skipperoos in there too. Talk about a laser beam. Acoustics, action, that knife has it all. Yeah, baby. My chat keeps just doing a bunch of dumb shit. Glad you bought it. Did you get a new knife, dude? I don't know what is going on. Fibby, what's up, brother? Good to see ya. I like 3V, man. That's what this BB&M is in. This North Mountain blade. You can put rock scale tie, scales on the 80/20. I don't... What do those cost, though? Yeah, that's a Warncliffe, though. That's not a reverse tanto. That was made up... That term was made up by somebody who was lonely, is how. You guys seen this crazy ass thing? And then it's got a fidget on the bottom. I told them they needed to make a bigger one. I do not know the HRC on the Ontarios. My guess would be like 60 to 62. Which isn't like, I guess depending on what you paid for it, you know, it's not the greatest, but 60 to 62 Magna Cut is still better than a lot of steels out there, so. But I'm only guessing. Somebody else might know, actually. LMAX is amazing. Yeah, that's why you can't tell her, though, Adolf. You can't tell her. Yeah, you could go shark lock. You could go button compression lock. Shark lock, button compression lock, the, what the hell does Microtech call this? Their lock with the coil spring and this freaking massive piece of titanium. This is a really strong lock when it's done properly. I know they had some issues early on, but they've corrected them since. Wallace and V, what up? I have one Invictus Torum, very nice. Adolf, you order them and plan it to be delivered when you're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta take it around the side of the house, you know, put it in a grocery bag, take it out to your car, like go outside, take it to the car. You didn't hear any of this from me, though. Charles Dufour, how do you like the Geo knife? It's good. Kubi's the OEM behind it, and Kubi does a really good job. They do a good job on their heat treat. They do a good job on their finishing work. Yeah, once I handled this and then found out it was Kubi doing it, I was like, oh, no wonder it feels really good. And the people who have checked these out or bought one and told me about them, you know, told me how awesome they were. I think there was a point in time where you could get this for like $140 or something, and that might be still what they are, I forget. Kershaw Crack was the best knife ever made. I don't know about that. But Kershaw I do like Kershaw. I don't know. I never really liked that term, I guess. It's pretty dry, isn't it, projectiles? Best budget EDC pen. My earbuds died. What's up, Blades? Why are most EDC knives have 3 to 3.75? I wish that they did, dude. We've been seeing too much 2.8, 2.9, 3, 3.1, 3.2. Too much of it. I wish we saw more like 3.5 to 3 3/4. Or up to 4 even. Like this, the ZT here. This is my kind of size right here. Comes in M4 too. This thing's a freaking tank. Absolute tank. GBall CBRX tested at 63.5 Ontario Rat 1.5 Magna Cut. It's done right. Okay. Interesting. Ram lock. Yeah. Yeah, Fibby, I knew that, and I didn't want to say it because I like the 940. If you're gonna go with a budget pen and you want it in titanium, actually, I got the perfect answer for you. And I got a 20% code for them too, I think. It might still work, I don't know. That's where I'd go though. But yeah, it was the 940 and him that I believe coined that term just to try to be unique. But really, it's just a modified sheep's foot, or hell, call it a drop point even. But I'd go with Bastion if you're looking for a titanium bolt action. Unknown man, what is happening? Southwest Alex, what is happening? Make sure you guys, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We just hit 20K and we're trying to cement it in, baby. We're trying to really cement it in. We're about to hit 20,025. So you guys come on in, get comfortable, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, Bastion would be the way to go if you don't want to spend a ton of money. If you want to spend a little bit more than that, you could go to Big Idea. You know, they'd be like 80s. You can often pick up the Bastion titanium pens for 50, which that sounds like a lot, and it is for a pen, right? But in the grand scheme of things, no, it's not. It's not at all. That pen, if you just buy one and don't fall into the hole like many do, I did. You know, you buy one solid pen like that, you'll never need another one ever again. You know what I mean? Then you could pass it down to your kid or whoever, and then they'll never need another pen again. He doesn't know how to test HRC, Louis. He sucks. I haven't seen any of his videos. I've heard, you know, the stories though. Geos are, yeah, that's a crazy price for what you're getting. Dude he's using a real tester now. 3 1/4 to 4 inch folders are sick, yeah. And I'm not saying all of them have to be that damn big, but I really lean towards something like this, the ZT, or something like the Spartan, even something like the BBNM here, the 8020, of course. This new one from Concept, the Caveman, this thing's a freaking tank. Up against the Gungnir though. Look at that. The Caveman's a big ass knife. That just shows you how big the Gungnir really is. The Gungnir freaking can engulf this thing. And the Caveman's a good size. But yeah, we definitely need, and I say that like all the time to these companies, guys, who like bigger folders. I say it all the freaking time. So I'm trying to do my part. I say it in every video pretty much. We need bigger freaking knives. We need more of them. He apologized for being a douche. Oh, was he being a douche? One Moon, what's up? Nathan Lopez, what is happening? Good to see y'all. For Geo, I don't know. Do I? I might not even have I don't even think I have any affiliation with them. I don't think. I guess I'll have to... They were just in here a little bit ago. I guess I'll have to hit them up and see what's up. Kai Industries, they make good stuff. Kershaw and ZT, yeah. Especially over the last year and a half, they've really been killing it. Kershaw and ZT, yeah. Really happy with what they've been doing, especially the Kershaw line. That new auto they did, the 21. Might as well get them both out, but yeah, they did this bad boy in freaking M4. Really solid action. I think these were like, what, 150? But the 0512, I carried this thing for weeks and weeks. I love this knife. They did this one in crew wear. Love it. Love it. But yeah, really happy with Kershaw and what they've been doing. And then also the Bel Air, which I told Kershaw we need an XL of the Bel Air. But this is one of the best buys on the market right now. Magnica, USA made, beautiful micarta. Nice deep carry clip, matching the blade. They got a bunch of versions of it, but I like this one quite a bit. Yeah, the Bel Air is sweet. I didn't even see you say that, but yeah, the Bel Air is really good. I like it a lot for the money. Their Kershaw is providing some of the best value right now. No doubt. Especially that they're using M4. They're using crew wear. I don't know if Kershaw's using crew wear, but ZT is. Kershaw might be too, but even still, using M4 is a phenomenal steel. The coin, yeah. This company sent this in. They're a poker company, and they sell all kinds of cool stuff for poker, and they have other stuff, but I don't know if it was the owner or who, but they stumbled across my videos, and they wanted to send this in just because. It was, what the hell was the name of that place? Yeah, the Bel Air is great. Yeah, they just, I've gotten more used to them now because there's so many of them. I just handle so many. Like, this knife works, right? This one here, this size. But it would be so much better, in my opinion, if it was more like even something like the caveman size. I just think it would be, I told Alletons the same thing. We need an XL. Like I said, I'm constantly telling these people we need a freaking XL. Those are illegal over here. I want one. Cold steel is a good way to go. I got quite a few. Kershaw Lincoln Magnica. Yep. 20 CV, gave it to my nephew. Yeah, that's a hell of a good one. Yeah, the 0512 is amazeballs. Like I said, I carried that knife for weeks and weeks. It's another one I had to pry out of my hands. Bibby, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah. We crushed it. You guys crushed it tonight. We went from... So when the morning started, I think I had still like 31 to go. Maybe even a little bit more. And now we're at 20,030. So 60 subscriber swing today, which is insane for just a regular old day. You guys killed it. Alex, what's happening? Alex Snyder, what up? If this is your first time stopping by and you like knives and gear, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because that's all we do here. Yeah. I didn't have a chance last week to do any verticals, and that's because I spent every waking moment recording. I'm going on like a little trip here at some point, and I need to have some videos stockpiled up. Weldon Carey, what up, brother? Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Drop in what you're carrying. Yeah, BNA. I know it, dude. Just like you used to be able to get the blur and 14C in aluminum for freaking like 30, 40 bucks or whatever. It's just Rob, just subbed. Alex, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Welcome to the G-Baller family. C. Kobe, what up? What up, what up? Hit the hype button, yeah. Double click your screen. That will hit the thumbs up. Can we... Hey, Marco, do you want to post a link to the Discord again? If anybody wants to get in on the G-Baller Discord, it's a great place to be. It's free. You can chit-chat, share pictures of your knives and gear. Oh yeah, it's pinned up top. The link to the Discord is pinned up top. It's free. All you need is like an email and a username, I think. So if you're watching this, you have both of those. And if you're really simple-minded, just use what you did for YouTube. You know, that same email, your same name, and especially if it's your normal name, that's real easy. And that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. The pink one at the bottom, that's the new drop bear. So Kaiser's branching off into like several different, I don't know how the hell they're going to do it, but this is out of Drop Bear series. They're going to be doing like a bunch of series, and there's going to be knives in each one. And this is one of the first knives in that Drop Bear series, the Kaiser Smolt. And then this is another one in that same series with the Smolt. The video on these will be coming soon, sometime this week. AEBL for the steel. which is just like 14C. So it's good to go. Good stuff. Where is... I'm having a bowl of Sugar Crisp ripped out of my tree. Yeah, I know all about that, dude. I mean, luckily I can still see, but I'll probably be passed out at some point. I think Ashley's already claimed this one. And then, that's probably a good idea, Marco. I'll probably hang on to that and give that to her someday. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. They're perfect if you want to get, like, your woman. Say you got a woman and she's not real into knives. Yet. Right? Yet. They make stuff like this where they might, it's 4 a.m. Damn, Phoebe. Damn, Phoebe. It's pinned to the hat. Chase to 25. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. That is hideous. Well, I hope you wouldn't be carrying that around, Brian. But I ain't hating if you do. I mean, I could... Ashley really likes this one. It's got like a wood handle. I think she wants that one. She's gonna put it in her purse. Hey, no monkey talk in here. No monkeys. No monkey talk. Yeah, you don't want to go. You don't want to go to jail anywhere. Hell yeah. Get in on the Discord. It's free. You get to talk to all the GBallers that are in there and all the ones that will be in there. Perfect for hiding in a candy dish, yeah. Or a bowl of sprinkles. Yeah, that's true. You could get a good USA made blade too. What in the world? Come on, refresh, doggy dog. Damn, you guys really crushed it. We got 109 likes up in this joint. Got 109 tonight. Dang. You guys killed it tonight. Like 50 subs. 109 likes. Buck 119, yep. I really like that. You know, I've thought about what's the big one? Like the big ass clip point that Buck does. I'm gonna be getting one of those at some point. You wanna trade anything on the table for a cold steel Spartan? I don't know. I don't know. Probably have to think about it. Like I said, I just sold in the last like 2 weeks like 50, 60 knives. So I don't know if I'll be getting rid of anything else. Well, I will be. I have another sale planned. Maybe at that point in time we could do something. That's Ross's colorway. Now that you say that, he did private message me and ask me if he could get in on that one. That's right. Good call. The 124, that might be right actually, yeah. It was the big ass clip point they did. Beautiful knife. Amazing fixed blade. Like my quintessential fixed blade type. Just a badass. What steel is on the Parrot 3? That's crew wear, brother. Crew wear? Potentially one of the best Parrot 3s you can get. Crew wear is amazing. It is one of my all-time favorite steels. Yeah, then it's not the 124 then, because this is definitely a clip point. It looks just like the 119, I think, but it's scaled up quite a bit from, I think, the 119, I think, unless I'm getting my numbers mixed up. The Buck 120 General, I have mine from 90. My grandpap got it for me right before he passed away. That might be the 120. 120. It's 120 or it's 120-ish. You know what I mean? That's why I thought 124 sounded right, but... Quai Gold, Riot XOM. They're discontinued now, but such a good functional knife. Yeah, I got 2 of them. I love the XO. I got 2 of the full-size bad boys. I got 2 of them. I love it. Yeah, Brian, I'm actually pondering picking up the PM2 Crew Carta. You can pick them up right now on Amazon, dude, for like $170. And the last I looked, they were hitting like 210 a couple weeks ago. And I got the notification that a few places had them down below 180. And I was like, ooh. Just sold a bunch of knives. I might have to get one of them. Rob, I'd have to think about that. If you join the Discord, it'll be easier to get in contact. I don't know if I'd... Maybe when I go to do my next sale, we could do something. Which will be pretty soon, actually. I'm trying to clear out some space for new stuff, and so I can get some new stuff. The main reason I had the initial sale was so I could get a new camera, and I well passed, you know, that. But now it's mainly just about space. That, you're talking about the 120 General. What do those run, do you know, price-wise? I need to freaking pick one of them up. The General has a 7.5-inch blade. That sounds about right, just from memory. But that knife hits me, that $1 fixed blade hits me to the core. It's like, makes me feel like when I was a kid when I see that. Because that was the type of knife, you know, I always wanted when I was little. A big ass fixed blade, clip point, just beautiful as shit. I have 2 Buck GCKs that are like really limited as far as how many they ran. I'll never get rid of them. Those are freaking amazing. I've showed those a couple times. The Buck GCK. They only did 1 run of each. They did a black micarta and a green micarta, and then they did a drop point and a tanto for both. And they did 1 run, I think, and that was it. And I was lucky enough to get in on a green Tanto and a black micarta spear point. They're freaking amazing. Amazing. Do you remember the Whiskey 2 flipper? If you've been in the game for a while now, you know the guy who made them. The Whiskey 2 flipper. Like the whiskers. The whiskeys? I almost want to go look up that buck. Oh yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. Ooh, you can get an OD green micarta, an S35 for 140. Oh. 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 Well, I think I'll be getting one of them. Yeah. I have an S30V blade from Buck with the Bossy tree, and it is amazing. Spyderco-esque, if you will. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up one of them, dude. They're only $140 right now. Comes with a genuine leather sheath, like a lot of their fixies do. The GCK came with a Kydex sheath and a attachment for the Kydex sheath. It comes with an awesome, awesome setup. Awesome setup. Maker was Bill Coy, who started Coy Knives. You know, I have to say, I don't know if I have seen that or not. If it's really old, I might not know it. I've probably been in the YouTube EDC community for 7-8 years, somewhere in there. So if it was out before then, I probably might not have seen it. Leland, what is happening? Pinecone, member of the GBallers, what up? Good to see you, thank you, thank you. How many bucks do you got? Five. Probably like six. Buck knives, you mean, right? Or how many bucks did I make off the sale? What? Matriarch 2 and the Bastide Raccoon. Very nice, very nice. Bill Coy Whiskey 2. Oh yeah, that looks dope. Just a straight shooter. Got good flipper action, does it? I like that flipper. It looks like you could push button it or light switch it, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Mick, right here, dude. I don't know if you'll be able to click on it or not, but that's the exact place I'm at. Yeah, Pinecone. We attempted to get to 20K and we freaking blew that away. When I woke up this morning, I needed about 30 subs to get there or so. And I was hoping to get it today. And I was getting close, you know, but I don't think I would have done it. So I was like, I'm going to do a live stream, see if we can get there. And now we're at 20,031. So today, since this morning, we got 60 plus, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope to hit 20K. Timmy T! What's up, man? Got in here a little late, won't stay long, just wanted to say hi. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm going to be hopping off, too. I was only planning on getting on for a little bit, but we were having such a good time that I decided to hang out, and you guys freaking killed it. We got over 100 likes. We got over 40 subs during the live stream. That is a record. A record on a historical night. Such a beautiful thing. I'll clean up a little bit and then I'll hang out. I think there's other guys doing streams, so I'm not gonna cut into too many of them. One of them I didn't mind, but I don't want to cut into too many. B&A, later, brother. Appreciate you, man. Have a good night. I'll talk to you in the rooms. I'll talk to you in the rooms, baby. You know, that Harsey and that 80-20, man, those are close to like a similar design. I'm not saying like copy or anything, but it's no wonder I like those two knives a lot. It's no wonder, man. It's no wonder. Got the old Arno Bernard out here. Arno Bernard I Mamba. The only thing I wish about this knife is that he chamfered off the bar just a little deeper. That would be my only critique of this entire knife. And not that that's bad or anything like that, it just could be better is my point. Is my idea. You want to talk about something that feels like it's on glass? It's this thing. It's ridiculous how smooth that is. Congrats on 20K, GBall. You do an awesome job. Much appreciate you. Appreciate you, Roger. Appreciate that, brother. Glad you guys were here. The Buck General is 99 at Blade HQ. The Buck General. You mean the 120 General in S35 is 99? Are you sure it's in S35? If it is, that's where I'm gonna be going. The General for $99 is the 420HC, the basic, the normal one. That's the one I was gonna get until I saw that green micarta in S35. Because their 420 is good stuff. It's good. But their S30V and their S35 are absolute money. Money. Like, so good. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie dee doo. Doobie dee doo. Let's see here. The Baba Yaga. If you're taking off, I love you. And I'm gonna try to do another vertical this week. And if nothing else, Saturday night. Saturday night, we'll be getting it just right, baby. Timmy T, later, brother. Yeah, Mick, they got S35 and green micarta on the Buck website for whatever I said, $130, I think, which is freaking $140, which is crazy. S35 with that Boss heat treat, man. Are you kidding? That's dope. With green micarta. Yeah, I'll be picking up one of those just because. Just because. I don't need it whatsoever. I don't need it, but I want it. I could probably... the entire generation of my family will never need another fixed blade or knife. Like the entire lineage of my family. From here on out. They'll never need a fixed blade or a folding knife or a flashlight. Where did I get this from? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good price. Later, Fibby. Later, Adolf. Yeah, have a good week, brother. Later, Timmy T. Talk to you guys in the Discord. I'm gonna have to sell a couple of concepts. I need to get some room. Or make some room. Let's see. Kershaw dropped a titanium iridium, the iridium full tie in S35. Yeah, I actually have that somewhere. I have it somewhere. Where the hell is it? I have it. I just don't know where it is. Oh, right here. It's on my table. I'm pretty sure that's the iridium. S35, titanium. Yeah, it's really good. Reversible clip. Yeah, that's the iridium. I think it's a Kershaw exclusive. Melvoot, what up? No, the Bel Air's a little smaller than the iridium. They did do a sheep's foot in the Bel Air, but you can, yeah. Hold on. I have a regular one. Let me look. There's the regular one. Yeah. It's just got the sheep's foot blade. That's the original, like, drop point. And their D2. And then this is the I think this is a Kershaw exclusive. Like, you can only get this on their website, I think. Yeah, Kershaw's had a hell of a year with their exclusives and just their normal models. Hey, Robin, thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Have a good week. Hopefully see you later this week. I will, here, I'll link the video to that. I think I have. Well, I know I do. I just don't know if I got it. Yeah, I do. I got it right here. I'll post a link to it if you want to check it out, dude. That's to the unboxing there. But I am out of here. Anyone who's left, appreciate all of y'all's. You guys are all awesome. 117 likes. 119 likes. Yeah, hit that thumbie before you head out. If you're really bored and you want something to do, I released 2 videos today. I'll put them in the chat. Go check them out. Help them get over 1,000 views. That's good. That'd be good. Later, Marco, Riggedy Ross, Mickey, anybody who is still listening. We did 20K tonight. Love you guys. I hope you have an awesome night and an awesome week. Hopefully see you on another vertical this week at some point. Little GBall is saying bye. Old Man on the Ridge, Tegan, Fook, thank you guys. We'll be back on, I'm hoping to be doing another one tomorrow or Thursday. So I'll be back on one of them 2 days. And if nothing else, I'll be back on Saturday night for our normal live stream. Metal, Cats for Life. We hit 20,000. Yeah. 20,030. 20,034 to end the night. Or to end the stream. Well done, everybody. Johnny T, thank you, brother. I hope you guys all have a good night. And I hope to see you on the next one. Love you guys.
The legs are going up.